and Corez and Pry and Tweaked. You name it, we've got so many different brands on. By the way, we have brands like Clinique and MAC that you don't even see on air. But we check out all the beauty on hsn.com. All of it is free shipping and handling. It is a special that we're doing right now. So I'm super excited for those of you who are jumping in and treating themselves to a wig. All right, we're gonna talk about the Epiphany is our next style. So the Epiphany, I think this is Virtue, I know. And I know that that's this one. I think this is Peace, and this is Epiphany right here. So let me kind of take it down here. So Epiphany's a little bit longer. So it's longer as opposed to that PC Flirty. See how it kind of comes into the nape of the neck? Look how gorgeous, but you've got like that height up top, and how Martina was talking about that crown. I know I have that too, that kind of cowlick where it looks like you've got like, you can see skin. It's almost like it looks like you have like thinning hair at the top because of the cowlick. Look how perfect that is every single time. If I had to get back all the time I spent trying to make that cowlick go away, and look how beautiful this is. And by the way, you can kind of zhuzh this a little differently depending on how you want it to look, right, Martino?
Absolutely. This is a sought-after style. Another celebrity, first name starts with Chris. People come in all the time. They're like, I want this, I want this. And it's another haircut that, number one, you need someone that's really talented to do. And number two, the maintenance. It's a 3-week haircut. If you wanted to continue to frame your face like that, I mean, okay, Inger, it looks amazing on you. Look at that. Look at her ear, how it's tucked behind her ear. You cannot tell that it's a wig. Look at the shine. It looks like healthy, perfect hair. That volume in the crown, the hugging of the nape of the neck, the way it just contours her cheeks. I mean, girl, you look sexy. How do you feel?
I feel wonderful. I mean, I love this wig. I love, like you said, how it frames my face. And the fact that it's very versatile, so I can put it right behind my ear, or I don't have to. But I like it either way. I also like the fact that it hugs the back of my neck, because you know, some wigs you get, and that doesn't happen, and the wig just flips up in the back, and that's really horrible. So not with this wig, not with Gabor. That it just lays right flat on the back of her neck. It's just beautiful. This is the dark brown, which I absolutely love. And I'm just gonna show you the light gray, because this is just gorgeous.
And if you want the light gray, it's and it's always going first, right? Everybody loves the light gray.
Yes, it is. It's so huge. Both my sisters love and wear the light gray too. So I was in a big fashion show recently, and they couldn't decide which wig they wanted me to wear, so I had bought a few of them, and I bought the gray and the red and the black. So they had me wear the red and the gray, and let me tell you, it was just gorgeous. Sweet. I just like, they just love the fact that I could change it up. And so here you go. Look at that.
Look at that.
And it doesn't matter what age you are, it's actually hot. Everybody's wearing it. All the young people, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
6
to
whatever, 90, I don't know. My niece put it on, that's why I said 6. And we were just, she said, Auntie Ingy, I want to wear it. And I said, hun, she said, please. I said, okay. We had so much fun.
Helen, Helen, when somebody walks around with hair that color and that style, it's called rubberneck. Because you literally stop somebody in their tracks and they whip their head, they look at you and they say, I love your hair. That is the look of this wig, especially in that gray on Inger right now. She would be stopped. I don't care if she's in a restaurant, if she's in church, if she's in a mall. People are going to stop her and say, I love your hair. That's that look you're seeing right now.
I love it. By the way, I do have some updates. So in the Epiphany, I've already got some limited quantity. In the black, I only have 23 left. 23 in the black. If you want the black, there's only 23 left. How many do we have in the gray, Jared? Because I know the gray, I have 80 in the gray. That's what we're starting with. So I love that. That finally we were gonna have some different styles in the show, Martino, and things were selling out so much that the nice folks at Gabor had to bring us more new styles just for the show. We can't. I mean. Yes. Right? Wigs are really kind of taking over. And I know that wigs, like, maybe it was like a certain, like, one culture would wear it and another, you know, I will say, I'm not allowed to tell you which hosts wear wigs and which hosts don't, but I'm gonna count how many hosts wear wigs all the time. Right now there's 6 hosts who wear wigs all the time, and they're all different skin tones, all different nationalities, all different, and you don't even know it, because once you have that freedom of not having to do your hair, especially since here we do our own hair and makeup. So there's that. I mean, today I just threw my hair in a ponytail, because you don't realize like the freedom of like having this adorable wig that you never have. Like, even if you just skip getting your roots done one time, I don't know about you, but I don't think $120 covers even like getting hair color and a cut. Not where I go. So I mean, around the country, I don't know. That seems like a very low price for a color with highlights and a cut, and, you know, baby lights, low lights, all that. One time you get a Gabor wig, it's going to be worth it, right, Martino?
Look at her. Yes, look at her hair. I mean, just look at that, and what you're going to find, like especially with Tessa, looking at her, how beautiful she looks. When you get this home and you feel that empowerment in the mirror, you're going to start to have a wig collection. You don't have to order the color that matches your hair. This is your chance to go blonde, to go gray, to be red. Because, by the way, this Excelle fiber that's proprietary to Gabor, it can never fade. So that means the gray wigs never turn that ugly yellow that can happen to gray hair, and the red will never wash out, and the blonde will never get brassy. So this is just like unbelievably too good to be true, you think, until you get it home, you put it on, and you say, wow. You change your earrings, you change your shoes, you change your lipstick color. Why not change your hair with ease and without damaging your hair?
Yeah, and I'd love to go through the colors again. So here you're seeing the light blonde. We've got it in, you know, you go a little darker, it's medium blonde. Then we have dark blonde. You see it's not just one color like a helmet. Some wigs look like helmets. Brown blonde. We've got those beautiful bright blonde pieces in brown hair. I've got the light brown. I've got the medium brown, which is kind of like a beautiful chestnut color. Then we get a little darker for dark brown. And then we have a true black, which in this style, I only have a couple, like a dozen left. And then I've got medium red, which is so fun. And then we have the light red with more blonde in it, blonde and red. And then we have two grays. I've got the brown gray and then the light gray. So you're looking at these gorgeous colors, and maybe you've always dreamed of being a redhead. And you know, Martino, for years I did have red hair. And one of the reasons I stopped is it's a very hard color to keep in your hair. It just rinsed out the drain every time I washed my hair, right?
It does, and it doesn't matter how expensive a shampoo you use, that is the nature, or how good of a color brand you use, that is the nature of red hair. So when you look at the light red that has blonde highlights in it, if that was human hair, that red would bleed, the blonde would turn pink. I mean, train wreck city, but not with this fiber. It cannot fade. Look at Francine. It looks like her own hair just went to the salon and had a really professional hairdresser give it a really good blow dry. That's the look you're gonna get every day when you wear the wig. And I'm telling you, even in humidity, it can't frizz up or go flat. You get stuck in a little rain shower while you're walking into the grocery store. When it dries, it goes right back to what you're seeing right now on the right side of the TV screen. That split in the back of her head will never be there with the Gabor wig. And that is one of the #1 complaints I get. Clients will say to me, doing hair 31 years, we see about 1,200 clients a week. They'll say, am I going bald? And I'm like, no, it's the growth pattern. It's the growth pattern. And unless you really blow it out with that round brush or use like the Forever Your Curl tool or something like that, you're always going to have it when you wake up in the morning. Except now. This wig will never do that, ever.
Never do that, and you're gonna love it. We've got more styles to show. The item number is on your screen, 774490. Also, we're doing flex pay, so you have 3 months to pay it off. We can't wait to send you your brand new wig. Each wig comes with a wig cap, but we do have extra wig caps that you can buy if you would like.